I'm
Yo,
not a
you could
journalist in
tell,
that
like, you
sense,
could
but
just see it,
I ask
like,
some questions
yo, you
because
could
it's
feel,
been
bro.
the public with them not knowing about.
Nah, yeah, she's mad excited.
Too, in the sense of, yeah, you could seemingly not have it. You get what I'm saying? And because he came on here
Look,
saying
this
that he had a
wife.
2023 test, but he's talking about HSV1, right? And he's like, well,
She
everybody
happy,
got like
gang.
so we're talking about genital herpes. So
Correct. HSV2, which is HSV2.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Letting the whole world know that you have herpes, that's different. I ain't gonna lie. Because she's proud to be on this social media, having mad people see her. And she don't give a fuck. She's smiling and shit like it's a trophy to her.
Hey, hold on real quick. Hey, Danae, how are you?
I'm actually more than great now, actually. Thank you guys so much for giving him a platform to do this. I really am so grateful. You guys don't understand how much this has helped me with my situation.
It's like she feel like
I just
Captain
want to
America.
express admiration.
Help
I know
what?
academics, you may not like OnlyFans models, but you are doing an amazing thing for us. I don't want to cry. I don't want to get emotional on here. I just want to state facts.
She was not gonna cry. She was not gonna cry.
100%. And
Word
again,
to my mother, she wasn't gonna
makes
cry.
sense to have you on. I obviously want to hear both sides, and you know, I don't know. Were you being sarcastic by saying thank you to platforming him, or are you actually being serious?
No, I'm being so serious.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of girls that have been in
Hold on,
the
Mom.
same circumstances me, and they
Hold
just
on, Mom.
haven't conjured up the confidence. They didn't have the people around them to tell them, like, listen, it's okay that you went through this. And I was blessed enough to be in that predicament where my mother was like, listen, I'm behind you full-fledged. I have friends that are behind me 100% waiting to drop videos and proof and everything like that. So it's just like, I really, I literally can't express my gratitude enough. You guys, like, yeah.
So talk us through, hold on, talk us through exactly everything. Let's go from the beginning. I want to know because obviously, you know, tomorrow his results come out and yeah. So I want to know, like, from the jump exactly, if you don't mind telling the story for everyone that doesn't know. Go ahead.
Oh, as far as the story with Gucci goes, basically, as many people know, Danae Frost gave me the opportunity to go on his show, and there I broadcasted my personality. I made a name for myself through what we did on the stream and everything like that. And can I clear up this speculation real quick about?
See? She using niggas for clout. You just said it yourself. Don't even try to clarify anything. You just said it yourself.
Danae. So me and Danae did have sex, protected while we were on his show in November of 2023. I contracted HSV2 February 10th, 2024. I did not know that I had it until late March. I cannot give you the exact date yet. I have to go to Piedmont Urgent Care and get that exact date so I can have that exact receipt for you.
Imagine.
Right? The last time me and him had vaginal sex was November of 2023. So
She said, Danae said December.
You said vaginal sex.
Oh,
Did you guys later on have oral sex?
Oh, my life, Danae said December.
Okay.
Oh, no.
And when did you guys have oral sex?
June.
Okay. A few months ago.
Only oral.
Okay.
Only oral.
Hey man, so again, there's gonna be a lot of sex education.
Sure,
that's gonna
imagine
have to be given to,
fucking
like,
a
the mass
girl,
audience who just don't know this.
and you don't know that she got STDs.
So you said you contracted.
Nah, this
it
is
from
why,
your
yo,
knowledge in
this is
February.
why, bro.
How could
You
prove,
can't
or
think
how
with
would
your
you be able to
peace,
prove
like.
when you contracted it? Because
Nah,
from
you
my
can't
understanding
think with
of
your
that
peace,
virus
like.
is that someone
Bro,
will
I-
have it for
Like,
an unlimited amount of time.
that's
but
ill,
might
like,
only
you
know once
fucking
they
up.
have an outbreak. So how did you know that
She
you
got
contracted it at that
STD?
time, as opposed to maybe you had it all along and
Ah.
the symptoms presented itself at that time that you
That's
then
scary.
went to the urgent care and got tested?
Okay. So with collaborating with Gucci, Gucci was the first person I've ever seen an active lesion on, or a lesion ever in my life, with a sexual partner that I've engaged with. A friend of mine, whenever I was in high school, contracted HSV, and I saw her lesions, but it looked nothing like his. It was brand new. It was not a healed sore or nothing. He was the first person I've ever had sex with that I saw something like that with. Not only that, a few days, my first time that I ever experienced any kind of irritant was 5 days after I first had sex with Gucci. On February 15th, I thought that I split open my vagina because whenever we were having sex, I couldn't finish because it hurt so bad. I literally thought that I split it open.
No,
It
she
started
did go to
bleeding
the
and
hospital
everything.
though.
I was so dry whenever everything happened.
She did go to the hospital.
It literally was so confusing to me. And by then, I had already asked.
She was nah. So does that mean somebody was to put their piece in her shit? That shit was gonna break off and break off? I can't think about that shit. That's scary.
him what it was on his penis. No, I did not ask him the first time we had sex what it was on him. But it was his job as a person who knows, and I don't care what you say, Gucci. Like, respectfully,
Like, we know you don't care.
you know that you lie. You have ran yourself in circles on the stream all night.
Can we go through that portion, because he said you were aware of the open sore. He said he had told you that, and you had said, I watched some of your videos, you said that he had told you that he nicked himself while shaving his shaft, and he came on the stream to say, after that, because y'all filmed 5 scenes, and you could confirm and deny any of these things I'm saying, but I'm just stating what he said. He said maybe while you were giving him fellatio, your teeth worsened the open cut that made it appear like that on the last video. What's your response to all that?
My response is that he did not say anything about his lesion or his sore whenever we first engaged in sexual contact.
At all?
It wasn't at all. It wasn't until
Damn.
February 14th.
Did you notice
laying in bed.
Did you notice it?
Huh?
Did you notice?
I did. Yes, I did see it. My thought process whenever I was coming into it was this was my first professional collab. The collaborations that I had prior were all romantic partners that I was comfortable enough to have sex with on camera. He was the first person that I ever had sex with that I did not know prior. And not only that, he was somebody that I was watching online and that I was fantasizing over for the longest. So whenever I got there, I assumed that it was a safe space.
What did you think it was? You know, because you did see it. So what did you think that it was?
I honestly, whenever I was going into it, I really didn't think much of it. It wasn't. So what's crazy is the reason what made me ask is because I don't know if I can show the videos anymore. Right?
Like, it just people just be moving different.
Damn.
What it was the first day that I met him turned into 3 different things. You know, I didn't know what it was.
Somebody said she needed that.
Bro, nigga,
it was just
she wanted that, nigga. She wanted niggas to be in her shit like, ragata. Like, she knew what she was doing.
Circle, and you can see in the pictures that I posted in that black outfit, you can see that the lesion looked like one little scab. If you scroll over with me in the pink dress, that was the day, February 14th, the day that I asked. You can see that the lesion turned into 3 separate places.
Is she reading?
I have
just asking for clarification. So, when
reading is crazy.
Maybe I don't know if Aiden got a different, conception of what he was saying. So this, you said y'all filmed several times. I thought it was the same day. You're saying this was over several days.
Yes,
How many days?
I filmed with Gucci. The first day we filmed 3 sets. 3 sets. So it was the one that went mega viral with the tan and blue outfit, and then we filmed the black set with the black and the fishnets. And then we filmed another set in the same D&B with Red.
He just drilling her shit for a week.
That day he invited me to fly out to Houston and spend the week with him. And I agreed. I packed up my bags, I packed up my Airbnb, and I literally flew out there. And
what's really sad, like, they did all of that for this girl, and she not even all of that. She is not even all of that. What the fuck?
There, we filmed 2 sets. 3, actually. One was one in the red set. Another one was while I had a pink dress on, and the other one was a threesome while you were drunk.
Damn.
Somebody said she was loving that shit.
It was in Houston. You said, "Hey, your penis looks like this the first night, but now you're noticing some difference." That's what you're saying, right?
That's not exactly what I said. No. That's not how it went. I literally, whenever I was laying there, I noticed, because over time, I noticed that he was like messing with himself. Right? I noticed that he would like put his hand down there. now I know he was itching it.
So he was itching it. You saw him itch it. You saw him start to itch it.
I saw him put his hand down there and fix himself, and now I know that that's a discreet way to scratch your herpes sore.
Oh nah.
So
hold up.
I asked him,
what?
I was like, hey,
nah,
what is
see,
that
now
on
she
your dick?
dragging it.
I didn't say,
She
it
dragging it.
changed over time. No, I just said, what is that on your dick? He said, oh, I cut myself while shaving. I said, oh, that's crazy. But Aiden, I completely believe you whenever you say that you get hair on your dick. I have an ex that had hair on his dick. So whenever I heard him, I was like, no, I've met a man that had hair on his dick before. And I know it's very rare because I've had numerous sexual partners in the past. There's only one man that I came in contact with that had that, but it's still possible.
Wait.
And you guys can get a doctor to come on here and talk about it. It's
that's
real.
That's why you were kind of like not really like freaking out, because you thought, oh wow, maybe that's just what it was. I understand.
Nah, I'm your mad.
So you're like, you're thinking like, oh, there's no way, because he's one of the biggest porn stars of the game. There's no way he could have that. Got it.
I'm 19 years old. This is my first collaboration. I didn't even know that I was supposed to go to talent testing or clear. Bianca Blue, actually,
only
the person
19.
that you brought up.
You should have just got a
had
job.
Conversation with her a little bit afterwards.
Can we start a clothing brand?
What date it was?
Yo.
But I already told her that
like,
he had herpes. She was there the night before.
Nah, not even.
If we compare,
you gotta send her to the baddies.
The night before. If not, she was there 2 nights before. But she was in that range.
Wait.
She was there, and
do you believe he had sex with her during that time?
Like
he
19?
had sex with her while he had that outbreak,
crazy,
but she didn't see it. She told me herself she didn't see it. Okay. Even whenever we spoke about it, and I showed her the videos, she actually saw more videos than the rest of the world saw. She was like, "Oh my gosh, what the fuck?" She even confirmed to me, "Yeah, that looks like herpes." That's why she's not going to sit up here and say, "I don't think he has herpes." She's not going to say that. She's not going to corroborate his story because she knows what I told her back whenever I was still devastated about what happened.
Do you think she got paid off, or do you think she's just keeping her mouth shut for a specific reason? Why would she say otherwise?
I have no idea. I don't know this girl from really.
Of course, she's gonna be on your side.
I wanted to let aware because she was a collaboration of his. After I caught HSV, I actually reached out to numerous porn stars. I met some porn stars in person, like on a whim, randomly, and I told them my story. This story was not necessarily a secret amongst the porn community, especially if I came across you and I came in contact with you, I did tell.
This nigga about to cook.
I told as many people as I could.
This
it
nigga
just
about to
didn't
cook.
get far enough.
Got it. Hey, I have a theory, and I'm gonna parlay into a question. So, if what you're saying is right, and even about this Bianca Blue girl who was just on here, and she might have been exposed to it. Who knows if she did contract the virus, or who knows if she had the virus already, because we all know how the virus presents itself. I think the question here also becomes, because I have a theory that there is, and that's why I asked him, I said, how many people you think are in this industry, especially of OnlyFans, that you think might have the virus, that might just be selected to say, hey, okay, you know, Danae wants to shoot with me. I'm having an outbreak. I'm gonna just tell her next week when I'm good, or 2 weeks, whatever the time it is.
Yeah.
I feel like, you know, you're the most vocal person that's out in it, and here's the question.
Yo, this nigga be saying,
why did you out it? And do you think that there are people that are being silent because there's almost a scarlet letter on you right now, while other people are like,
this is
he
insane.
gave me the joint too, but I'm gonna keep it low because I'm still gonna be able to work. Now, when people think of you, they instantly think of that.
How?
And I got some content for y'all today that's talking just about.
No,
we got somebody in this bitch right now.
Started a collaboration with a girl that I was mutually associated with online. She was another girl that I was afraid possibly got exposed to HSV too. And at that time, it was to the point where it was like, I felt like if I found out another girl caught it after me, it would destroy me. And if I'm being honest, it has happened. And there are people that they know that it was him.
I'm about to, but I gotta.
As far as their careers, they're not willing to jeopardize their reputation. They're not willing to change their career right now. They don't want the hate that's going on because I'm sure everybody is watching what's going on, how people are talking about me and my situation. These girls don't want to be publicly humiliated.
So what makes you special?
There are other women that are too afraid to speak up. And eventually, after this live stream, I have a really good feeling that they might come out and say what they need to say. But
What?
that's basically why.
Just because your stupid ass went and openly said to the world that you have STDs? That's insane.
Real quick, how many girls would you say that have associated themselves with Gucci that you think may have it?
And my for calling you stupid is just threw it out there.
That I think, or that I know so far.
That you know so far.
Both.
Well, allegedly no, whatever, because I don't necessarily know if these girls are completely telling the truth, but I do believe them. Right now, I have 3 people confirmed that are telling me that they got it from him and tested positive after they collabed with him.
Oh, no.
Yeah, 3 people
all of
crazy.
which are on the fence about pressing charges. But I want to say something, and I want to show something real quick. Just because he did try to just say that weird stuff about, oh yeah, she probably gave it to me. So I'm going to go on my Quest Diagnostics. Mind you, I did not know about talent testing or clear whenever this happened. So I'm going to log in because this man, for some reason, didn't want to show himself logging in. Little reminder, if you go on Twitter, you'll see that he was known whenever his name was Mandingo Gucci for faking his test results. So I just want you guys to keep that in mind. But, your research on him, but watch, it's signing in. Give me a
She
second.
might be cooking. She might be cooking.
But I will show you that March 1st, 2024, I was still negative for HSV2 and HSV1.
And then what was the date that you tested positive for it?
I can't tell you yet. As soon as I call, because I will call the place. I did not get an actual. Okay. I didn't get on here. I got a phone call that I tested positive for it.
Okay.
Damn.
It's literally loading.
Sure.
I don't know.
It's a lot going on now. Gotta pee.
Someone said, "Can you ask about the Melt situation? Did you? Because I know who Melt is. Is that somebody that you had sex with, not knowing that you had HSV2, or what happened with that?"
Well, respectfully, I really didn't want to talk about that man because he is clout chasing. He's actually started to burn a lot of bridges with people in the industry for some reason.
Okay. Why they playing with you?
I'm not really sure why.
Now, why she playing with you, gang?
Hey, so I wanted to, you and
hold on. She got it right here. Let's see.
Okay, so we're gonna scroll to 3/1
before we see it. Yep.
View.
Okay.
Paid.
Wait a second. So I want you to see hepatitis B. So we're gonna go to HSV1 and 2. I was still negative.
Got it.
For both.
Got it.
3/1/2024. Gucci, if you get that positive result tomorrow, you do not get it from me, boo. Respectfully. But
how much do you trust that he's going to his private physician rather than these industry standard? He said he's going to a private physician, so he's going to have to share his results rather than something that could be verified, or something that's more industry standard. What's your thoughts about that?
My thoughts is he's been literally documented as a liar. Like, there are numerous accounts saying that he's lied to people's faces. So I don't trust him in the slightest bit. Not
we
a
already
word
know that
this
you
man
don't
says
trust
anymore.
him.
I'm telling you,
I will ever believe unless I have
so
proof from not only him but a third party that has nothing to do with his personal life. Nothing. That is the only time I will believe that anything that comes out of his mouth. I know that I.
Danae, are you gonna continue to be doing
OnlyFans
and content like
that? Hell no. Nigga, she got STDs. Who still wanna fuck that? That's heavy.
You tested positive for HSV2. I just want to know, what does the future look like for you?
So as far as collaborations, I've stopped for months. The last collaboration that I had was with Touch Money B a couple months ago. I think it was about 3 months ago. I have not done an actual sexual collaboration in a couple months. I do not plan on continuing collabs. I do plan on keeping my OnlyFans up, and I may drop content if I choose to, but that is now something that I do
Chad,
want
we
to
got a
leave
lot to
behind,
talk about. No bullshit.
because it has caused some trauma in my life. And I also...
Can I ask you about that last collab? You said the last collab with Touch Money V, that was after you reportedly contracted the virus. Were you upfront with him and saying, "Hey, listen, I got this," or did you not know yet? And he was okay with it.
I was completely aware that I had HSV, and not only that, I was telling people. By the time that I came in contact with Touch Money V, he was already mutual friends with people who were talking about it in front of him, that I caught HSV too from Gucci. So he hit me up in my DM, texted me, telling me that he wanted to collab with me, and he was like, "But I have a couple questions."
Chat, can y'all tell me how I'm a cloud chaser,
what?
chat? Please tell me how I'm a cloud chaser. Please tell me how.
Is this true? And I told him yes. And then afterwards, he still decided like he wanted to still collaborate. He was completely aware. I even told him to make himself completely comfortable because he was in his head at the time. He even called his doctor himself, and his doctor told him that if
I know y'all trolling. I'm just saying.
Or is about to get an outbreak,
bro. Y'all know who told her that, bro.
Chances of you catching HSV2 is low.
Shit.
It's actually down to 10%. Even if I'm like, if it's a viral shedding episode, it is still low at 10%.
Nah, but like to be able to do that though, knowing that she got STDs and you still wanna go get inside her? Bro, y'all niggas be fiending. Like, y'all gotta stop thinking with y'all piece. Like,
sorry, I just have one question here. What is the situation regarding the Matt situation? Who's Matt, and what's the situation regarding Matt?
Who's Matt?
So much plug types. Something about he ate your ass.
Oh, you're talking about Melt. Okay.
Oh yeah, ate it. Oh yeah.
He literally ate my ass in January or February before I collabed with Gucci. I never had sex with Melt again. I never even seen Melt again after I freaking...
And whose decision was that?
He is completely in the clear of HSV. He's literally just talking about how I got karma for telling people that he ate my ass.
I never said she got karma. I never said she got karma.
You guys were also addressing earlier about
so you
her being
ate
a
her
content
ass?
creator, or he said that it was a collaboration. She's calling me right now. Can I answer?
Yes, you can.
Nah, but why she going around promoting that you ate her ass? Like you jacked it. Nah, this nigga's an ass eater. I'm getting off his shit. I think it's going around eating ass like bro,
I think he was gonna...
That's too much. She give me the chills. Let me go back to what the fuck she was
say tonight, because you know, obviously
it's like the more money I made, I had to deal with bigger problems, and I started burning sage just to keep the hate up off me. Mama always told me